so excited today. I got my sister Lisa here today. Mwah. And we're going to cook together.
Yep.
You're going to get two of us cooking today. So I'm going to let Lisa introduce the ingredients and tell everyone what we're making.
Okay, I promised my hubby to make him Bolognese today. He loves Bolognese. So, very simple recipe. We have the meatloaf mix of the chopped meat. I have salt and pepper to taste, like Baby Doll says. Fresh basil, carrots, onion, garlic, passata, red wine. You could use red or white, whatever you have. Mascarpone cheese, grated cheese to top your sauce with, and pasta.
And what kind of meat mix is this?
This is the meatloaf mix. So we do it, it's veal, pork, and beef. So that's how I make my Bolognese. I got this recipe actually from Nonna Gloria. She actually came to my house and taught me how to make this.
She's good. That's
Yes.
Lisa's mom.
Yes. So we're gonna make this delicious recipe and let's get going, huh?
And do we need olive oil? I forgot to mention
Of course
that.
we need olive oil.
I'm
Oh my
going to get
God.
the Bono olive oil, of
Yes.
course. We'll be right back. All right, gorgeous. What are we doing?
All right, so we're gonna get the olive oil in. And we're gonna get our onions and carrots nice and soft. First step. I always put the carrots in first because they're harder than the onions.
She's a great cook.
This is a good recipe.
Your hair's looking fabulous today.
Thank you, gorgeous. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we got to get that going.
So
can
we'll
come
be back.
Yeah, you don't
Okay. And how long? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
About 5 minutes we'll
We
be
want to
back.
get these soft.
Okay.
These are going in now. And we're going to get these nice and soft. And we're going to add a little salt and pepper.
To taste.
To taste however much you want, honey. That's it. A little pepper. There we go.
All right.
Yep, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
And I'm throwing the garlic in. Okay, now the whole time, it takes about 10 minutes for all this to get nice and soft before we go to the next step, okay?
Very good. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes, okay, so it took about 10 minutes to get the carrots, the onions, and the garlic nice and soft. And the next step is we're gonna brown our meat. So now this is a trick that Nonna Gloria taught me while making this. So we're gonna put the meat in. But we're gonna use our hands, okay? So we gotta be fast. So we break it up.
Oh, don't get burnt.
We're not, listen, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. This is the way she taught me how to squash the meat.
And boy, is she a good cook.
Exactly. So anything Nonna Gloria tells you to do,
You do.
you do. Listen, I'm hardly touching the bottom of the pan, and I'm just getting this nice and squished, I guess.
Delicious.
Gotta be quick. Okay, we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, after I squish it with my hands, it's broken up a lot, so now we're just gonna get this cooked, and then we're gonna add our red wine.
All right, we'll be back. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little more salt and pepper to, I didn't add any to the meat, so I'm adding a little salt and pepper to the meat because we wanna layer the flavors.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. Okay, so the meat is browned, and now we're gonna add about a cup of red wine. You could use red or white, whatever you have. And we're gonna let that just burn out the alcohol, and then we're gonna add our passata.
Sounds good. The red wine adds a good flavor, right?
So good.
We'll be back. Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna add our passata. I'm gonna add 2 jars. And I'm gonna maybe put it up to here with water just to get the rest of that out.
Okay.
Bloop, bloop. Okay.
And we're going to put the water.
Okay, and you see I just filled it with a little water and I shook it just to get all that delicious tomato out of there. All right? And we'll be back.
What's next?
Okay, so now we're going to get it to a boil, and once it starts to boil, then we're going to turn it down to a simmer.
Look at
Okay?
that.
And this is nice. I usually make a nice big batch and I freeze them for when I make lasagna. So a lot of good little tips.
Very good.
Okay, we're gonna do a little taste test really fast.
Yummy, yummy. Let me tell you something, the wine gives it such good flavor.
It does.
It really does.
Yep.
Delicious, can't wait to eat.
Okay, cutie.
Okay, so we just threw in the pasta for the Bolognese because the guys are on their way home. I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
And we usually like this with what kind of pasta?
I love it with the pappardelle.
Pappardelle. But Anthony requested the chubby fusilli.
Yeah, he was like, please. I said, okay, babe.
So that's what we're making. Their wish is our command.
Yep. All right.
Hey, cutie, what do you got?
Okay, so the pasta's done. We strained it, and we're going to add some of this sauce.
Why don't you put the pot here so we could see?
Okay, that's a
See
good
that?
idea,
Isn't
honey.
that good?
It's not
Look,
hot.
no, it's okay. You could leave it there.
All right. I mean, look at how nice this thickened up the sauce. See that?
Yummy, yummy, yummy. We're going to get a little grated cheese for that, 100%.
And we're going to add a dollop of mascarpone on top of when we serve it because it just makes it creamy.
We'll see you at the table. Okay, so Lisa's making the plates for our men.
They just got home. They're tired and hungry.
Look at that.
And then what we like to do is put a little dollop of mascarpone on top just to make it creamy, you know? So...
And the mascarpone is optional because I don't know if Mauto's going to want it on his.
My husband's definitely going to want it on his.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see you to taste. I love.
Put cheese on mine.
This is your sister's Bolognese sauce. Your sister-in-law.
Your favorite sister-in-law.
Oh, Mary's here? Excellent.
It's
Very
good?
Okay, now you see how mine gets a little creamy with the mascarpone?
Mauto didn't
So
want
good.
the mascarpone.
And that's okay, but
Mascarpone is for tiramisu.
Oh, stop. Anthony, how is it?
Delicious.
Good?
What the hell is he going to say? It's his wife's freaking tiramisu.
No. And look, it's all about getting together, having a good meal. We got some bread. We got some fresh ricotta. We got mozzarella. We got fried peppers. And we got a nice tomato salad.
Yeah, Baba.
And that's amore. Throw me a kiss.
We love
Mwah.
throw me a kiss. Mwah.
Oh, isn't it beautiful? Doing.
Well, your tomatoes look so delicious that I put a little fresh ricotta on this little crostini, and I'm going to put a little tomato on and make myself a little something.
With ricotta and tomato. Now that sounds
Look at
delish.
that. One more tomato.
Yummy,
I
yummy.
want a little of the juice. Oh, look at that. Put
Delicious.
it over my bowl and take a nice big bite.
Yummy, yummy.
It's all over my mouth. I think it hit my nose too.
Good?
So good.
Delish.